Pre-game festivities coming to a close in Denver. It's Phillies baseball on the show. Next. From the corner of 20th and Blake Streets, a look at Coors Field in Denver. We start the road trip with the first of four between the East-leading Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
All right, let's check in on the numbers on these guys so far this year, and they're definitely going to have to battle the elements out there a bit tonight. They've got the cold, they've got the wind, and that's not an ideal situation. But in many ways, it's much tougher on the hitter than it is the pitchers. So I'd expect each of these guys to be working in with the fastball. Get it in a little bit more than usual.
All right, Steve. EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order will read like this. And set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Kyle Kendrick. Chase Headley will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Grounded fouled off to the right side.
First pitch, 6:40.
Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Bernardino is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Well, we know he's got that sinker because we saw it right there. As for the rest of his pitches, here's the scouting report as to what we can expect to see moving forward. Mookie Betts will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick's looking pretty sharp here. 2 away. Chase Utley will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Here's the pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Strong half inning there by Kyle Kendrick. So Rockies coming up. We've got no score. DJ LeMahieu will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
The 1-2. Fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Ball 1. Ready now on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
And that's a base hit. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. Corey Dickerson will be the batter. First offering on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Down and away. Ball 1.
The first 2 pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for...
And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
You've got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. Stanton is back for a look, but this will sail over the wall for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Three runs already home here. Here comes a 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Willeen Rosario will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
And this is swung on and grounded out to Hardy at short. Throw one to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys. Looking good, Rocky.
Now here it comes. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you'd call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Ryan Howard will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot there for Ryan Howard. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Dominic Brown will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. First pitch coming. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. That home run a moment ago, 407 feet officially. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Deoner Navarro will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run homer for J.J. Hardy. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, Cole Hamels.
Cole Hamels.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here's the 1-0. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Michael McHenry will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading out for the Rockies,
Here's the first offering.
Michael.
Too low, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Roger Bernardina will be the batter. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. The pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Come on, Rocky.
Now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Kyle Kendrick will get his first cuts here. Now here's the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hamels ready with the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. 2 innings complete, score tied at 3 apiece. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley.
Now the first pitch. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And 1 gone in the Philadelphia third. So 1 gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. First pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here it comes. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here comes a 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. Through 2.5, it's 3 apiece. DJ LeMahieu makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is swung on and bounced to the shortstop Hardy. And a good throw gets him one gone.
After a rocky 3-run first, he's really settled into a groove, and now that's 6 in a row he's set down.
And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Corey Dickerson will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton played 3, and our score 3-3. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 6,
Ryan Howard. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Dominic Brown will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Carlos Gonzalez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Base hit. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Nolan Arenado took a called third strike his first time.
Come on, stroke one. Come on, punch one, go.
First pitch coming. And that misses, ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, after that leadoff triple, it looks like he's trying to be just a little too fine to this guy. You don't want to compound your troubles by walking the next guy and putting runners at the corners to start the inning.
Throw to the plate, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. Willeen Rosario will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The catcher, number 8.
Michael McHenry will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Roger Bernardina will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Oh, hit sharply and through into right field. That's a base hit. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out. Kyle Kendrick will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. He can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball. That could be huge.
Very high, 2-1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. DJ LeMahieu will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. A tag for 1. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Deoner Navarro will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Deoner Navarro.
Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
The pitch. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the 5th.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. At third, Arenado. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Daniel Descalzo will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Daniel.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here comes the 2-1. Oh, he goes down and golfs this one into right center field, and that's going to get down out there for a base hit. Corey Dickerson will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pause, now the pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as Hamels just doesn't have it out there. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. Carlos Gonzalez will try it again. He homered back in the 1st inning of this one. Now the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game. Nolan Arenado will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. David Carpenter is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. First offering on the way. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Right back to the changeup, just as effective here. It's 0-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. The throw home, and the runner is in from second.
Well, we know this is a guy on the mound that doesn't like to waste a lot of pitches. He's coming right after his man on an 0-2 pitch, but this one's just a little bit more of a cement mixer. A lot of spin, but no action. So this is a good swing right here, and he's going to drive in a run with it.
Swinging a high chopper to third. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. Michael McHenry will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Roger Bernardina will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Chase Headley will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Chase Utley will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Now batting.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And with 2 guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up 1 RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with 2 away.
Ryan Howard will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now here's the first pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit.
And you can see the pitching coach making the trip out to the mound. He might be saying, look, this is it for you, so don't leave anything in the tank. Get this guy, and you can go take the rest of the game off.
Dominic Brown will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But
now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Well, just another typical Coors Field game. Balls are flying out of here left and right. That's their third home run already, and something tells me it may not be their last.
Here's the catcher, Navarro.
Navarro.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Justin Morneau is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Changeup, called strike one. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
Throw over by Utley, one away.
And you know, for a while there, this was starting to look like this might be a lost cause, but now after the 4-run inning, he's got a real job to do out there. His guys are right back in this thing, so they need a shutdown inning here. And that's a good job to get that first out.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Too high, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Daniel Descalzo will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hard hit to third. Utley for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. That's hard hit back up the middle. Now a low throw, but the big fella Howard hangs with it. Nice play for the third out. 1 left for Colorado. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tommy Kahnle is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And now a pitch on the way. And Hardy chops down on one and sends it to his opposite number at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, David Carpenter.
Cedric Smallwood will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Descalzo is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Chase Headley will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Headley.
Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Gonzalez will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Justin DeFreitas will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Nolan Arenado will step in. An RBI single this last time around. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here it comes. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Willeen Rosario will stride in, grounded out his last time through. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. You cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Michael McHenry will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's ready now. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the stretch. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Now the 3-1 home. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Axford will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 59, John Axford. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot,
Mookie Betts will lead it off here for Philadelphia, to be followed on deck by Chase Utley. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Chase Utley will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Utley awaits the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Bernardina is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. First pitch to him. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Ryan Howard will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now Howard waits on the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
2 out with the man at first. Here's the 2-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Roger Bernardina will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Center fielder, Roger Bernardina.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Payoff pitch one more time. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
The catcher,
Nick Hundley will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Brad Boxberger will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. In there. Stanton's going to come over for a look, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-2. This ball's grounded foul. Another 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. DJ LeMahieu will step in. A base hit in his last time. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, he's got that thing going good. It just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Daniel Descalzo will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Brown is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Colorado. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Adam Ottavino is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Dominic Brown will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. Full count now, 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
No, that's foul.
The next 3-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Deonder Navarro will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. And Navarro's going to have himself extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Just settle down now.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Brad Roxburgh.
Xavier Paul will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Xavier Paul.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. just go right at the guy at the plate.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first to be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Carlos Gonzalez. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Hello there, baseball fans. Before Tuesday's action gets kicked off, let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies paid visit to the Rockies at Coors Field, and it was the Rocks who came away victorious. The final score was 9-7. Carlos Gonzalez had a historic day at the plate as he hit for the cycle. He is among the NL leaders in triples. In other news from Philly, the club has acquired starting pitcher Aaron Sanchez in a trade with the Toronto Blue Jays for starting pitcher Chad Billingsley, relief pitcher Justin DeFreitas, and shortstop Freddie Galvis, according to team sources. The Diamondbacks paid visit to Little Havana to take on the Fish at Marlins Park, and Miami was the winner. Final score was 4-2. The St. Louis Cardinals paid visit to the Mets at Citi Field in New York, and it was the Mets who came out on top. Final score was 5-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim matched up against the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center, and it was the boys from north of the border who were victorious. The score was 3-1. Wilton Lopez earned the victory on the mound, his first of the season. The Cleveland Indians were in the south side of Chicago to take on the White Sox, and it was the Chi Sox who came away victorious. The final was 1-0. Jose Quintana was dominant on the bump, grabbing the victory with a complete game effort. He currently has the most shutouts among pitchers in the American League. The Brewers took on the Tigers at Comerica Park in Detroit, and it was the Brewers who grabbed the win, 7-1. Matt Garza gave the bullpen a day off, turning in a complete game effort in the win. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the NL. The Oakland Athletics paid visit to Minute Maid Park to do battle with the Stros, and the A's were the winners. The final was 2-0. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.